How about that? There we go. Now we got some audio. Hello everyone, this is Dion Soul. I hope everyone is doing well, and as you see before you, we are inside the cockpit here of the MU-2 B20. I guess is what this one is. Instead of the instead of just the MU-2B, this is the B20. Did a little bit of research, basically Google search, and found that this particular aircraft is actually a Bravo 20 of the MU-2 family line here, and we're supporting some third-party livery that you can buy over at the Microsoft Flight Simulator store. And also too, the aircraft has been updated to version blah 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 1.6 to blah 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 version 1.8, and basically the TDLR is that in builds has basically all they've increased is the speed of the aircraft for the most part. When you start the aircraft itself, another thing I noticed with this latest update is that now the landing lights are now retracted, that you can see there, kind of not in the center of the screen, but kind of towards the bottom there. And so now they are retracted the way they should be, and because they increase the speed of this aircraft, they say 300 knots. But if you get up into the flight levels, I've already flown this aircraft into the flight levels and went all the way up to 25,000 feet, up to its limit, and I was sporting right around 350 knots over the ground, with the wind, with a 62 knot tailwind at my back. So this time we're going to fly this aircraft with this different livery, and we'll be going to Bakersfield, California here for FS Airlines. And I did modify the FS Airlines profile for this aircraft to better match, instead of it being an MU-2B60, which is the Marquis version of the MU-2 family. I've dialed it back to where now it's only 5 passengers and 1,900 pounds of useful load, as opposed to the 2,200 pounds that it was. At least that's what I set it up as, but when I try to do the setup, it kind of does its own thing. But I picked this livery because this livery is pretty cool looking. This is from a real world aircraft that is sitting over in Oregon, I believe. I looked it up. I don't have the information right now, but I did look it up over at the FAA's website using that tail number November 228 Whiskey Papa, and it is a legitimate. That is all legitimate. So, and it's owned by an individual, and so that individual owns this airplane. I didn't notice it being a corporate owned or LLC, but it did say fractional ownership. So on the FAA website, which I thought was kind of interesting. But anyway, so as far as physical looks, in-build did not change anything in that regard. They just kind of left everything as is. They basically just made the airplane faster, what they did do. And of course, I think if they continue to work on this aircraft, that will be awesome. I will be extremely happy, and this will be not necessarily my go-to airplane, but I will put this higher up on my fun airplanes to fly. I did also try to do the JD's modification, his panel modification to this that you can get over at flightsim.to. I'm not showcasing it because it works, but it doesn't work as robustly as I would like. It basically takes the screen of the GTN 750 and imposes it right here on the Garmin 530. And also too, that's another thing that you notice, that with this version of 0.08 before, I don't think we had the 430 and the 530 at the same time. I actually had to go back and look at my video and verify that. But at any rate, this time around, we do have, it was superimposing the main screen of the GTN 750 on the Garmin 430, and it was very small and crunched because it needs a bigger screen size. Obviously, the functionality worked. But I just backed off on it here for this video because what it was doing, it was making the 430 go bright white, like a flashlight bright white, and so it just totally messed that up, and it also messed up the N1 and the N2 and the hold indicator down here as well. So the JD thing did mess that up. So it is what it is. So anyway, so like I say, we're going to do this flight today in the aircraft again and just go fly it. And you'll notice that I am curious to know how fast this aircraft is going to go between, now we're going to be having a wind hitting in our face. So that's going to make things interesting. So without further ado, let me go ahead and flip on some switches here and everything. And we'll just go ahead and get ready to go here. And then as we go along, I'll see I'll mention some differences into the from what I see from the previous version of the previous video I did regarding this aircraft. So we'll go ahead and let the avionics spool up here. We'll go over here. What they did change is did make it so now the anti-automatic windshield anti-icing now switch now works. Whether it actually melts off the ice off of the windshield, I don't know, because I haven't run into any icing conditions yet to check that out to see if that is actually going to be a thing or not. So we'll have to wait and see on that, but we'll go ahead and turn everything on. As far as the lighting the interior lighting, nothing has changed there. Inbuilt has still got to do a lot of work of actually making the interior lighting more of a 3D lighting instead of just having the light bleed onto the to the textures instead of actually having its own positional 3D lighting or whatever you want to call it. Let's see, what else can we say about it? Other than that, nothing's really changed all that much in that regard, other than the fact that we did get our anti-ice switch now, which is a cool thing. We still do not have, let's see, we don't have, what was it? I remember it was something. I forgot what it was now. Well, anyway, I had a brain fart. But anyway, so that takes care of that. So we'll go ahead and just move on down here. We'll go ahead and turn everything else on. Get everything on standby here. And get ready to go. And we'll go ahead and put the flight plan in, which is basically, I'm just basically, we're going to do a direct here from Burbank, from Palm Springs, and just take a direct to PMD VOR, which is Palmdale VOR, and then from there, then we'll do the VOR, or then from there, then I'll just do a arrival into level runway 30 right into Bakersfield. So pretty easy, straightforward. So anyway, so we'll go over here and let's go ahead and get a little closer here. I think I do have do I have a switch for that? I don't remember if I had a switch for that. No, I guess not. All right, fine. Then I guess we'll make one here. We'll come down here. We'll come over here like this. Make it so we can actually work with this. And I'll make it 5. There we go. And then we will go ahead and click this, and we'll go ahead and click the little switch right there, and we'll be KPSP with my keyboard and hit enter. And actually, that was wrong. Okay, well I was not expecting that. Now let's get out of this. Clear. I already had that one. Well, why is it? That's weird. Okay, fine. We got it twice. Whatever. All right, so then we'll go ahead and I don't know. I did a mistake there. We'll just go PSP. Oh no, that's we don't do that. We want to go PMD. There we go. That's the one we want. And then from PMD, and now we need to go. Well, that's really odd. Oh, so it just did the. Okay, let's start this over. My mistake. It's all right. I'm learning this as I go because usually I use a GTN 750, which makes things a lot easier. Okay, why didn't it not delete everything? Okay, remove the departure. Is that what I got to do? Remove the arrival. Remove the approach. Huh. Did I break it already? Can I just move this down? That is strange. Fine. Get out of this. I guess I broke it already. So now it's going to go from here. Okay, can I let's see if I can do this. Nope. Wonderful. I broke it already. All right, fine. We're just going to we'll forget this. No. Screw this. Then what we'll do is we will do something different. What we will do is we'll go over here. Forget you. The hell with you. I don't know why you're not as you can tell, I don't use this. I can't move it up, can I? Why won't you go up? I do not know. All right, so you're done. This is why I like the GTN 750. A lot better piece of equipment. All right, so then what we'll do is we will just click on this, and I'll just put in Palmdale VOR, which is 114.50, and then we'll flip it, and then we'll just use that. And if not, I'll just hand fly this son of a bitch. Seems how you're not going to cooperate with me, so the hell with you. And it should have popped up right here, too, now that I've got it at 114. Now, I do have it set to... Let's see if I set this over to switch over. So either one of them, it doesn't matter. All right, fine. So what if I put... if I put 114.50 over here? What is VOR, the flight? Okay, and then flip it. So now I got them both going to the same one, and it also didn't put any, it didn't actually load up the data. Maybe got to be in the air. Okay, well, if we got to be in the air, fine. But there you go. We'll just do it that way. All right, let's go ahead and start the airplane. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Don't need to go make a big deal about going through the process because I did that before on the previous video. Make sure that these are set, and they are. And let's go ahead and make sure our fuels are on. Let's see, how much fuel did I got to go off camera here. Get the information. It says I have 900 pounds already tanked. That's quite a bit. So let's go ahead and go over here. And let's go ahead and make sure we have 900 pounds of fuel. Right now we got 1,200. So we're going to go ahead and zero everything out. And let's go ahead and make sure we'll go full, which is going to put us at 1,000. Okay. And then we'll have, that's going to cost me money though. If I go too much. And we'll be burning 60 gallons an hour, 70 gallons an hour. So, in 1 hour. So that should be, so we should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. We'll just do this. We'll just do the center tank and that's it. I don't even need to mess with that. We'll just leave that off. We'll just be using the center tank and that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and start the engine. As it starts up. Which takes a while. There it goes. We'll let this go up to RPM percentage on the N2 to above 10, hopefully. Hopefully it'll get there. Don't know if it's going to get there or not, but we'll give us, I hope so. And we'll add some fuel here. There it goes, starting to go up. Very good. Very, very good. Let it chill out. I think it's chilled out as about as chilled as it's going to be. As I take it all the way up. I got the brake on, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. Okay, we'll back it off to taxi. And let's start engine number 1. Very good. It's a cool looking airplane. I really like it. Alrighty. We got some good engine starts here. Very good. How about if I just do a direct to, and try that. Direct to PMD. Okay, there we go. I think I fixed it. Just happened to think about that. Hey, what if I just do a direct? And if I flip it on over. Well, that's interesting. So is this one the master and this one's the slave? Maybe that's the case. But as long as they transfer information over, I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, well, there you go. And then our course, what's our course supposed to be? Message course? Okay, how about here? So it's not going to tell me to set my course for me, huh? Well, I think well, we'll get which runway we're going to take off at. Okay, so we're good to go there. Everything's fine. Let's go ahead and switch this over to taxi lights. We'll go ahead and extend the lights for the landings. And then I guess we can take off. GTFO. All right, let's go ahead and talk to the ATC. Okay, I have echo. And we want a departure to the west.
Palm Springs ground, Mitsubishi November 20 Lima, Mike request taxi, departure to the west with echo.
Mitsubishi November 420 Lima, Mike taxi to and hold short of runway 13 right using taxiway Whiskey Lima. Contact tower on 119er
Interesting. 13.
Taxi to and hold short runway 13 right via taxiway Whiskey Lima, Mitsubishi 0 Lima Mike.
All right, so we're going to be going over that away. All right, release parking brake. Let's go. Hopefully the audio is not too loud for you guys. Yeah, the last flight I did over for this aircraft over on Rumble, which was yesterday, ended up crashing the airplane because I was trying to do a FS Airlines flight to Flagstaff, and I kept on putting more pitch trim into it, and it's just like, WTF, man, what the hell? I'm not getting my my airplane is not staying in the air. And come to find out that I had, because I previously flown a helicopter, so I had my configuration of my controls set up for a helicopter. So I was playing around with cyclic, and I couldn't land the airplane, ended up crashing it. So that was a very bad bummer, but it is what it is. So anyway. Now we're over here at 13 right. And go ahead and put the parking brake back on. Go full. Alrighty. So we're good to go there, and I see we got an aerial plane trying to land. And we need to go ahead and call ATC and let them know that we are here. And I'm ready for my takeoff clearance.
Mitsubishi November 20 Lima Mike at runway 13 right ready for departure to the west.
American 2880 Mike at runway 18. Mitsubishi November 20 Lima Mike, hold short runway 13 right. Bombardier 0 Charlie Quebec, go around. Palm Springs Tower, American 188 full ready for departure runway 13 left IFR to Sky Harbor. American 188 full altimeter 29er decimal 9er 9er wind 129er at 5. Caution the Mitsubishi MU-2 taking off runway 13 right.
Well, you haven't given me the...
Taking off runway 13 left. American 2880 contact ground on 121 decimal.
told me to hold short. Unless I missed it.
Mitsubishi November
Oh, there we go.
0 Lima Mike altimeter 29er decimal.
All right, fine.
129er at 5. Caution the Airbus taking off runway 13 left. Departure to the west approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 13 right. 121 decimal 9
Ah.
American 2880.
All right, can I go now?
Cleared for takeoff runway 13 right Mitsubishi 0 Lima Mike.
I'm going to stick this up here out of the way.
For takeoff runway 13 left.
These parking brakes, let's go. Rockwell, wait. Air in progress, off camera. I got to start our flight here for FS Airlines so I can get paid.
Palm Springs Tower, Bombardier November 525 Foxtrot 12 miles.
All right, now we're good.
Bombardier November 525 Foxtrot
Very good.
altimeter 29er decimal 9er 9er wind 129er at 5. Cleared visual runway 13 right approach.
Okay, here we go. Let's see how well this goes.
Cleared visual runway 13 right approach Bombardier 25 Foxtrot.
And we are off. Now, I don't have any Didn't have any flaps in that one. Gear up. Don't have to worry about flaps. All right. Alrighty. Make sure my get control of my heading here. Engage autopilot, vertical speed. I want it at 5,000 feet per minute. Thank you very much. Back that off here a little bit. Get that right around 4,000. 3,500, something like that. Gear up, flaps up, everything is up. Go ahead and retract our and that's on, everything is on there. And we need to turn our airplane. Are you going to turn for me? There we go. And has Palmdale VOR come into play yet? No, it still hasn't seen. I'm still not getting any data for the Palmdale VOR yet. All right, well, I'll just head to that direction. Not worry about it. Palm Springs, California. And of course, Desert City's out that way. And it looks like we're doing anywhere between a 15 to 30 second delay from what you see, well, from what I see and what you see on the stream, which is kind of a bummer. Not bad looking. Not bad looking airplane at all. And of course we ignore that. If I can get my mouse back. Come on, mouse, come back. After it gets done freezing. Not liking something. Did my computer lock up? It looks like my computer may have locked up. Ah, of course. Well, that takes care of that if you guys can hear me. I'm not surprised. There we go. Oh, that sucked. Alright, so we got it back. So weird. That was called a major hiccup. Oh well, on my way, everything's up, everything's looking good. All we gotta do now is just climb, make sure we get our pressurization set here. That's one thing I did not do. And because we're only going to 17,500 feet, I'm gonna back this off to I think we can get away with 6,500. And we got to be a little bit aggressive on our, is that the right direction? I think that's the right direction. 100 feet per minute. Or 1,000 feet per minute, so that's really gonna... Thank God that Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't do pressurization. I guess in this case. And we should be doing 16,500 feet. I made a mistake there. Because we are going... Let me fix that. There, 16,500 feet. And let's see if we can hit the autopilot on here. Let's see if we can do track. Is it gonna track the airplane? Are we still stuck in... See, I don't like this out-of-the-box autopilot at all. Goodbye. Well, if I have to do my heading and just fly this thing with the heading all the way, that's gonna suck. But for some reason, it's not intercepting unless I'm just too far away. Let me find out. Let me do my rings. Interesting. All right. All right, not working. Autopilot's not working, so to hell with it. I know where I'm going, so that's just the way it goes. That's why I like my GTN 750. But now, if I well, I could use it. I just have to keep it inside. GTN 750 is the bomb. It just works. Alright. We're going from Palm Springs, KPSP, to KBFL. Boom. There's our direct. And we'll go over here. Course. And are you going to work for me? We'll see here in a minute. We'll zoom out to recover. I'm trying to recover. And it looks like even GTM 750 is not even working. So then we'll just we'll create our own path. That's kind of a bummer. Nothing's working today. Nothing wants to work. And that's funny because on my X's and O's it's telling me I'm doing 135 knots indicated, whereas on the indication on the glare shield right there I'm probably doing what, 2... Oh no, that's right. I'm probably about doing 230 knots. It's just not telling me. Okay, that's fine. I'll save this flight. What was my, what's my course I'm supposed to be at? Because like I said, the GTN 750, using the JD mod to integrate it into the 430, it works, but then what it ends up doing is it ends up making the 430 the screen is all white. and it's all jacked up. It's just bad. So yeah, it's not even painting. It's not even painting my magenta line in the GTN 750. That is so weird. But I am, I mean, it shows it right here that I'm trying to get back in line. So, we'll let it ride. Hey, we're getting paid, so it's all that matters. As long as we're getting paid. Let's see if that fixes it now. Let's see if that fixes that. Okay, that's working. Well, that's good. Okay, well, we'll continue to rock on here, hopefully. But we are doing 230 knots indicated, so that's, we're screaming. I'll take it. I don't even have it at full power. So like I said, that's one of the things that they updated was the performance of the aircraft. Made it a lot better. I'm surprised it doesn't have a yaw dampener. It should have a yaw dampener, but it doesn't have it. What is our information? 29905 is where it is over there. Okay, and how about L35? So we need to do nearest airport. L35, weather. Oh, it has no data. All right, well, then we'll just continue as is. Trying to get back in line here. Okay, now we got a message here. Course 295. Okay, well, that's good. Course 295, and our heading is, so we should intercept. Our course is already set correctly. Okay, so we're good. We're fine. I was concerned. And there's L35 right there, which is Big Bear. They did modify the lights a little bit, but they're still pretty dim. Especially the taxi lights. Taxi lights are pretty damn dim. We're getting there pretty quickly. I'm going to back it off to 230 knots indicated. Let's back off our power here a little bit. Okay, now we're doing about 230 knots-ish or so. I'd like for the developer. I was playing around with the Kit Fox Series 7. I was flying around in that, and that was, and it, also with the JD mod with that particular aircraft. He actually did the bezel and everything onto the aircraft itself, which is really cool. So having the GTN 750 with the bezel embedded in here on this one, along with which I really thought was cool, was with that aircraft you had the GSX or GX3, I think is what it's called, the Garmin GX3. It'd be kind of cool to put the GX3 here for our avionics. That'd be good. That'd be good. Modernize the cockpit. This thing should intercept the magenta line here in a minute. So really nothing's going on, like I say, with this aircraft. Just a little bit of modifications here and there that the developer did. We went from version point blah 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 point 16 to blah 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 point 18, and a lot of, I'm assuming a lot of behind the scenes stuffs, but making the airplane a lot faster is very good. Excuse me there. Makes it a lot faster, and being able to that's the really takeaway, really. I guess you could say really that was the main takeaway. And there's a few little, little things here and there, but not much. And that's okay. I think putting a glass cockpit in here would be, right now for me, that would be the priority. Get a glass cockpit in this aircraft, and then this aircraft would be set. Whether the developer in builds will actually do it or not, who knows? But it'd be awesome. It would be awesome. Should be coming up to intercept the magenta line here. The Asperia, there's a Asperia right there. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. Oops, going the wrong way, of course. Yeah, we should be getting to the point where we can intercept it. And if we do, then we're golden. Clouds, clouds, and more clouds. And it did not intercept it. Notice that? Interesting. Did not intercept it. So at least on this particular flight, my autopilot did not work. Well, take that back. It did not intercept everything, and the autopilot working as it's supposed to. It's working. I mean, I can use my. I know. I wonder. See, when you hit that track button. It's supposed to work. See, the track button turns on the course, and it should have intercepted it, but it didn't. Just gotta play around with it, I guess. Very, very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to 330, heading 330, and see if I can intercept that line. This track is on, course is on. Should be working. It does not want to intercept the course. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. That's me doing that. I don't know. Oh well. Like I say, as long as I get paid at the end, all that matters. It's all about the Benjamins. And what airport are we flying over now? If we can get an update on our don't know if this is going to give us any data. Nope. Apple Valley might. Nope. Oh, Palmdale are fine. Well, we're all right, so we're good. On our altimeter setting, we're just having to use the heading bug. For some reason, it will not, the GPS will not intercept the course. So fine, we'll just, and then I tried to use the VOR, and it's not liking the VOR either. If I switch to 1 or 2, it does not matter. So no matter what I do, it's not working. So I'll just I will just which means I need to, because I'm about ready to go into some restricted airspace here in a minute. So let's just go over here to 270. And I will go ahead off camera, I'll cheat, and I will bring up my Navigraph charts, my follow me map, and I'll just do it that way. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I'll switch back over to VFR. Yep, we're good. So right now, well, I appreciate everyone watching. I'm disappointed that the fact that my autopilot is not wanting to work correctly, but I am just having to pivot around there, and we're just using the heading bug instead to be able to get to Burbank, California, or I'm sorry, to Bakersfield, California, and this will be this is being an FS Airlines flight. Make a little bit of scratch. Overall, like I said before, the aircraft is a good aircraft. It has its drawbacks here and there. Again, I wish InBuilds would just integrate the GTN 750 through and through. Once they do that, then I think we'll be good to go. You know, make it native, and then that's at the least. The best would be to put in the GX3 or GXX or whatever it's called, the out of the box Garmin Microsoft Asobo simulator, you know, panel there, and replace all of the analog gauges with that. That would be pretty sweet. So you'd have the GTN 750 along with that, and a 650 to boot if you wanted to go out to 650. But again, I'm not holding my breath for that kind of thing to happen, but you know, it would be cool if it did. So right there at the bottom there, coming over our nose, is Lancaster, Palmdale, or Lancaster KWJF. And we're just cruising here right above the clouds at 16,500 feet. Doing 230 knots indicated and doing 269, or correction, 267 knots over the ground. So them increasing the performance of the aircraft really did help. Well, that's a good thing. And so we're just cruising. Definitely huge lack of like and subscribe would be greatly appreciated. If you feel my content is worthy. Just a glorious Saturday flying at 16,500 feet. How's our pressurization doing? Let's take a look down here. Oh yeah, we're cruising on pressurization. Matter of fact, I could probably back that off a little bit to right around 4,500. Get it more closer to the landing altitude. We'll go 35. Let's go, better go 45. Better go 4,500 feet. And I need to go ahead and make a turn now. We'll turn to 298 here in just a second. I think we can do it. Heading to 908 should put us in line with, from this position, should put us in line with Schaefer's VOR, even though for some reason these VORs are not working here, and I don't know why. It should be. I'll put in the Schaefer VOR, which is which is 115.40, and we'll flip it. And it looks like it works over here on this one, and here. But it's not giving me any data. That is weird. Totally weird. So it's working right here on the next to the HSI. That's funny. Like, whatever. I'll still get there. Take a look outside. Not a whole lot to see other than lots and lots of clouds. So it's not one of those most entertaining flights I've done. Still a cool looking livery. I think it's pretty neat looking. I think once I get landed here, I'm gonna go get myself something to eat. Time. The stream's got an excellent connection, so that's good. As we're slowly wandering in here to the southern part of the San Joaquin Valley. Not quite there yet, but we're getting there. Off over there in that direction, out of our then the cells kind of obstructing our field of view, but we are coming into where Tehachapi, California would be. Very good. And as soon as we get away from all the mountains and stuff here, I'm going to start to descend and get ready to land. I should start descending right now because I'm so damn high. If I was a smart man, I'd start to descend and take us down to about 3,500 feet or so, 4,000. All right, descend. point our nose down about 500 feet, 1,000 feet per minute. Back off on our power. I still want to be kind of backed off too much on my power here. I still want to be 230 knots. Still want to get there. Still backing off my power a little bit at a time, just a little bit. I appreciate the likes, greatly appreciate that. Sending at 1,000 feet per minute. May have to increase it to 1,800 feet per minute because I am going to overshoot my runway. It's gonna suck. I'm gonna do that. Blow us down here a little bit. Gotta take it down 2,500 feet per minute just so I can, because I am going to overshoot Bakersfield, Meadows Field. I don't get my butt down. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool picture. All the clouds. We'll be coming up to the runway pretty soon, pretty quick. Gonna be here before I know it. Alright, time to get serious. I'm cheating here by using my Navigraph charts so I can see where the hell I am in relation to the airport. I think I'm supposed to be at 4,000 feet already. I don't care about your points of interest signs. I care about getting to my destination. And where are we at? We are at 4,000 feet. So we got there. Let's take it down to 2,500, 2,000. And we'll just try to squeeze it in there. I think I saw flashy, and I am nowhere near where I need to be. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to release the autopilot here. I got to be over here because right there on the left is L45, and we need to be over here. Make sure I got authority on pitch and trim and everything. Yeah, not having GPS and you know, trying to find the glide slope and get on the glide slope and all their happy stuff, it's just not working for me today. So at the moment, I am just totally relying on Navigraph charts right now. Coming to a point now, I'm going to be doing a combat landing. Last minute, I'll see the runway, like, oh, there, see? Now I see it. I'm coming in at an angle. All right, we'll just deal with it. We got a nice long-ass runway here, so that's fine. That's one thing I noticed in this in the knots indicator, in the airspeed indicator. We don't have the blue line and the red line. Sorry, as the developer didn't put that in there. I don't know what that what that was, but okay, so job's done. Better do that right now. Okay, I don't know how much money we made on that one. 57K. I'll take 57,000 for the company. Good deal. But that sucks that none of the avionics worked, so that's definitely a major problem. Major bummer, to say the least. Other than the, you know, the heading bug. Heading bug worked. At least I got that to work. So I'll go over here and shut this bad boy down, and that'll be the end of this flight. That'll be all she wrote, dear John. Alrighty, parking brake set. Go back to cutoff, and then flip the switches. Boom, boom, and that'll be it on that. Turn off all our lights. Where everything is off. Off, 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 off. Off, 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 off. Alrighty. Successfully got here. But unfortunately, no autopilot. Well, no full featured autopilot this time around for some reason, and I'll just have to figure that out. But anyway, so let me go over here and go back to FS Airlines here, and overview, off camera, and then I will click on it, and then I will switch cameras, or I'll switch. Where is it? There it is. And then we come over here like this. And I don't know why it's all milky looking right now, but it is. But anyway, so I don't know how well you can see it, but at any rate, we did 5 passengers. And so we ended up making $56,000 with the 25% or 25 times multiplier. So, hey, made a little bit of scratch for the company right here. So, which is a good thing, but I don't know why it's so milky. Oh, I know why. Because I go like that, and then like, hey, there's me. Hi, there's me. Hi. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to do that. There we go. So that's a little bit better. So yeah, we did 56K right here. So that's all good. So definitely appreciate you guys watching. Definitely like, subscribe, and all other happy stuff that everybody says. Well, I'll have to figure out what's going on because I just did the flight. I did a flight before this one, and the autopilot was working just fine with no issues. So I don't know what the drama was with that. So I'll have to figure it out. So anyway, you all take care. Have yourselves a great one. Appreciate you guys watching. Cheers. See ya.